what is it? What is exactly you want to do today? What do you want to work on? What's the issue?
Well, I would like to work on the adrenals, because I know that you can obviously do, you can. Oh my God, I'm not talking very well, am I?
That's all right.
Oh, you do it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the adrenal fatigue,
Okay.
can we do that?
Absolutely, we can do anything you want. So, what's the issue with it? Give me a little rundown of it.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's just that it's still just not better, obviously.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm doing everything right. And it just feels like it's just taking so long and forever to get better.
So what's
does
the
that even make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the problem with it exactly? How does it affect your life?
Okay. So it just, I'm tired all the time.
Yep.
I'm having to, sleep all the time, and be careful. Obviously, if someone wants to come and see me for work, because I don't know if I'm going to be having a good day or not.
Sure.
So yeah.
Yep. Okay. And obviously you've tried certain things, you're doing certain things for recovery, but like you said, it's not recovering as quick as you'd like it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a lesson that I need to learn from it. So perhaps that's why it's taking so long, even though I'm doing everything right.
So just out of curiosity, for something you said then, what does learning a lesson have to do with the adrenal fatigue? What do they have to do with each other? Good answer. So what does learning a lesson have to do with the fatigue and overcoming it, of course?
Change?
To make change, right?
Yeah.
So is that the lesson you need, or is it something you're missing?
Could it be both?
Could be. So what's happening right now as you think about it?
I don't know. I just feel confused.
Already?
Yeah.
So while you're confused, just consider this question again. What does learning have to do with the fatigue, knowing that it can be both, of course? What does learning have to do with fatigue, knowing that it can be both, of course? That's it. So what's happening right now? What's happening right now?
I don't know.
No? What's the feeling you're getting right now?
Just I just feel spun out.
Feel spun out.
Okay.
Whereabouts?
My head is just trying to put words together.
Your head is trying to put words together, and does that normally happen to you?
No.
That's right.
It just happens.
Just happens. Because you wouldn't normally rely on your head to put words together for you, would you?
No.
I mean, that's a lesson in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in order for your head to put words together for you, knowing there's a lesson to be learnt, and it can be both. I wonder what all that has to do with your problem.
I don't know.
Not sure, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about the problem, what's happening with that right now?
I don't know, it feels warm in my belly.
Feels warm in your belly.
Yeah.
Feels warm in your belly. That's it.
Yeah.
Because it can be both, can't it?
What?
Like you said, can't it just be both?
Sorry.
I mean, to be warm in your belly and to learn something of importance. Why can't it just be both? Because there's a certain speed, like you said, that this fatigue should promote some sort of recovery, but it's just not there no matter what you do. When there's a warmth in your stomach, that's probably the last place you'd look for fatigue recovery, correct?
Yeah.
But there it is. So what's happening with it right now?
I don't know, I can't feel it as much anymore.
Can't feel it as much anymore.
Yeah, it's like I can't find it.
You can't find it. Just like you can't find the lesson.
Yeah.
You can't find it. Just like you can't find the lesson. You can't find it. Just like you can't find the lesson. Because it was there, but you just didn't learn quick enough, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Just didn't learn quick enough. Just like the recovery is just not quick enough. No matter what you do and how warm that stomach could get, you just didn't learn quick enough. So what I'm curious about is what is the lesson, or to what extent can you learn quick enough in order to get the lesson of recovery? To what extent can you learn quick enough in order to catch that lesson for the fatigue? Because you've probably been sick before outside of the adrenal fatigue, correct?
Yeah.
And you recovered without looking or finding what to do. But there were probably other times where you spent so long trying to find the way you want to recover that just wasn't quick enough. And it slowed things down. So what's happening right now?
I don't know, I'm just thinking about...
Yes. What are you thinking about?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
I mean, you're thinking and you don't know.
I don't... I'm thinking... I was thinking, and now I can't remember what I was thinking.
That's right. You were thinking. That's it. You just didn't think quick enough, did you?
No.
Just like the recovery is just not quick enough. So let me ask you this. How would you know when you've recovered quick enough while learning something? How would you know?
How would I know
What
if
would it
I've
feel
learned
like?
something? Feel healthy.
Healthy.
Yeah.
And I have a sneaking suspicion that that warm sensation has returned.
Yes.
There it is. All without you thinking about it.
Yeah.
All without you thinking about it. But there it is. what are you thinking about right now?
I was just thinking about how my belly could be warm.
Exactly. How could your belly be warm? And why now?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But there it is. Feeling warm. And I wonder what that has to do with everything. Because you had no idea it would be there until you thought about it. I wonder what recovery has to do with warmth. To the extent you learn something, of course. So what's happening?
All I can think about is like a fire.
All you can think about is a fire.
Yeah, like in a hearse, like
Right.
at Christmas time.
Right. Last place you'd look for recovery. Correct.
Crazy. Yeah.
Fire burns things, does it not?
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
It's warm. It's a great place to put things when we don't need them. So you burn rubbish, you burn trash, you burn thoughts. And when you think of all the other times you've been sick, it's generally the body getting warm enough to kill what doesn't need to be gnawed. It gets warm. It does what it needs to do. But who knows?
Yeah. Just does it by itself.
It does it by itself. Because you'd have no idea how hot it would need to get, would you?
No.
It does it by itself. Does it by itself. So what I'm curious about, how much of by itself can you deal with in order to learn the lesson you couldn't find?
How much?
How much could you deal with it?
How much could I deal with it?
In order to find the lesson you hadn't found to not deal with it?
I don't know.
So how's the rest of you feeling right now?
Tingly?
Tingly.
Yeah, it's like my shoulders, my back.
Your shoulders are joining
My
in
neck.
now. Your neck as well. And I wonder what that has to do with everything.
I think your adrenals are near there.
You think your adrenals are near there.
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's right. It's got to be somewhere though, right?
Yeah.
So
Actually,
maybe
you
think it's in the stomach. You mean the place that was warm? Interesting place.
I don't know why my neck's tingly.
Neither do I. But some part of you does. Because it could have chosen anywhere. But there it is in the neck. And you're not sure what you need to get from this, are you?
I've got no idea.
No idea. Are you sure?
No, I need to learn something, but I don't know what I need to learn.
That's right. You need to learn something, but you don't know what you need to learn. So how do you know that learning nothing isn't a lesson you haven't found yet.
How do I?
Knowing you don't know what you need to learn.
Because not knowing nothing is it's too easy.
Exactly. Not knowing nothing is too easy. Just like that fire in your belly was too easy.
Mm.
Just like your neck getting tingly was too easy. Just like you've recovered in the past was too easy.
Mm.
But I understand. You think there's more to it than too easy, wouldn't you say?
Mm. Yes, because I thought it would be too easy, but
Yes,
then it wasn't.
that's right. You thought it would be too easy, but then it wasn't.
Yeah,
So what was it then?
it wasn't easy.
Wasn't easy.
Serious.
It was serious. Serious.
Yeah, so I had to take it serious.
Exactly. You went from things being too easy to now taking it seriously. It would be silly of me to suggest of how you could put that all together the way you need to in order to take it seriously, but not too easy.
Mm. Take it seriously.
Take it seriously. Because it's serious. It requires serious attention, when you say.
Yes.
And have you taken it serious up to this point?
Yes. Well, lately.
Right. So you mean you were just taking it easy before?
At the start,
At the
till I
start.
realized it was serious. Yeah.
Till you realised it was serious.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling right now?
Confused.
Confused. Not serious enough.
Mm.
Not serious enough. Not serious enough. Confused and not serious enough.
Mm.
So for all those times, you were anything but serious and wasn't as much as a lesson to the extent you recovered. It wasn't serious enough.
Mm.
So what's happening right now?
Oh, I'm just thinking about
Yes.
uh, taking care of myself,
Taking care of yourself.
like self-love.
Self-love. So what I'm curious about is how much self-love does one need to take it seriously without being too easy?
Well, no, it's like I need to take like self-love
Yes.
should be easy,
Should be easy.
but it was something I had to learn to take seriously.
You had to learn to take it seriously.
Yeah,
And when you did,
it was hard.
it was definitely hard.
Yeah,
You had to
but
practice.
Yeah.
So how much more do you need to practice in order to get it?
Yeah. I don't know. I should just be able to just get it, but I don't know why. I just don't get it.
That's right. You just don't get it. And you're not sure why. That's it.
Yeah.
So what happens when you think about that?
Just frustrating. Like
I can tell.
it should just be like easy
Should
to do
just be
that.
easy just to do that.
Yeah.
But it's
Like
not.
it's straightforward. Yeah. Like why don't I?
Straightforward. So why don't you? Straightforward.
I don't know. Like why? I don't know. I must
That's right.
like to make things hard.
So why don't you just do it straightforward? Why don't you just do it straightforward? And I understand it's frustrating. And you're not sure why. You just can't do it. So what's happening right now?
I don't know. I'm just.
That's it. You're not getting it, are you?
No.
And you were closer a minute ago, but now you're not. And you won't get there the way you think you want to get there. You won't get there the way you think you want to get there. Closer still. Because it's frustrating just not to get it, isn't it? Closer still.
It's like I know that I could,
Yes.
but I'm not.
You're not. And you know you could. So what's wrong with the way you need to know so that you could? That's it. Closer still. That's it. How's your body feeling right now?
What was the question?
Yes. How's your body feeling right now?
I don't know. Can't feel it.
You mean you don't have a body?
I can just feel my head, my hands.
Yes, feel your head and your hands. You mean it all changed without you thinking?
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
That's right, you didn't even notice. Because you wanted it one way, and that hasn't worked for you, so this must be the right way. You didn't even notice. It took care of itself, didn't it? Took care of itself. And I know you really want to get this. I get that. But you won't get there the way you think you want to get there. So what happens when you think about self-love right now?
I don't know, it just feels like when I think about that, I don't know, I just feel like the warmth kind of surge over me.
Yes.
And then go.
And then go.
Yeah, like a a rushing of it down me and then
Yes.
go.
I wonder where it goes.
I don't know. Into the ground?
Into the ground. And you have no idea how it does that, do you?
No.
Because you're looking for a particular way. So I guess if we work out all the in particular ways to get it, you will. So how in particular do we need to get in order so you do? How in particular do you need to think in case you do?
I don't know.
That's right, you don't know. So what's happening with the problem right now?
I don't know, it just feels further away.
Feels further away. How on earth did that happen? You weren't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling you spend a lot of time thinking about this problem.
Yeah.
And isn't it funny that every time you think about it, there it is? When things start to change and shift, just like your head and your hands, you're so far away from thinking, you were in particular.
In particular.
In particular. So what's happening right now?
I don't know, I was just thinking that maybe I don't need to think about it.
You don't need to think about it.
Like the problem.
Like the problem.
Or self-love. But then I don't know how to do it without thinking about it.
Now you're further away again. You were so close a minute ago, even seconds ago, and you felt it. And now you don't. Has to be something in that. Because you felt it, but you just don't know how. So what are you hoping to get from this session today? That's it.
Just I guess not doing the thinking that's making the problem
That's right.
there stay.
Sure. So let me ask you this. To what extent can you stay enough to not? Think about the problem that is.
What extent?
To what extent can you stay enough in order to not think about it?
What extent?
To what extent can you stay to not think about it?
I don't know.
That's right, you don't know. Just like you didn't know that warmth would come back when you think about self-love. It just happens to be there, like it's waiting for you. As soon as you think about it, it rushes away. Quite a particular way to do things. So how do you feel about the fatigue right now?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking about the self-love and why does it rush away?
That's right. It's a good question to ponder. Why does it? And why do you?
Why can't it just be one?
Exactly. Why can't it just be one? Why can't it just be one? And why can't you? And why can't you? Because if you're one and it's one, you get two valuable lessons that otherwise would rush away. There's only so many ways two ones become the same. And it's a question you should be pondering. Why does it?
It just joins together like a big long one.
It joins together without you knowing how it joins. So I guess it's time to join in.
Just fuses.
It fuses.
Yeah.
All thanks to the fire in your belly. It fuses. Time to join in, I think. You need heat to join it. Fire to join it. Before it rushes away. And I guess if it joins correctly, you'll just go with it, regardless of how quick it rushes. So think it through properly. Don't rush it. How many ways can it be joined while fusing? Consider it thoroughly. To just be one.
I can see it like
Yes.
I'm in the middle of my body.
You're in the middle of your body, in your stomach.
And I can feel all the warmth.
We'll just sit there and feel it. No need for words. So whatever happens right now is way more important than words can express. Time to join in. Rush yourself in. But don't forget to fuse it correctly. So one and one do become two, but all becomes the same, of course. Don't forget that. Think it through thoroughly. because I have a sneaking suspicion there's something to learn from this. Something of immense importance. And something you haven't even thought was possible. So what's happening right now?
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
You mean you learnt?
Yeah, but it's not. Just makes sense.
It's not, but it just makes sense.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I do. It's more important that you know what you mean.
Yeah.
So how do
It's
you
like
feel?
a feeling.
It is like a feeling.
Yeah.
So how is having that feeling benefit you?
I just know. Like I know I'm whole.
You know you're whole. You
Yeah.
joined in.
I was already joined, but I didn't think I was.
That's right. You were already there, but you didn't think you were.
Yeah. I thought there was a problem, and then there was.
That's right. Very insightful. So what does this new insight do for you?
Keeps me in the middle.
Keeps you in the middle.
Yeah, and I've got like a big ball around me
Yes.
from the ones joining together, but they weren't used like I thought they would be. It was
Yes.
all spinning around and made a big ball, and I was in the middle, and
That's
that
right.
was the one becoming two, but I was the two. I was in the middle.
That's right. You were the two.
But the one as well, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Why not be greedy and be both, right? So how's your body feeling right now?
My stomach's warm still.
Stomach's
But
warm still.
That's where I am.
That's right. You mean it hasn't rushed away?
Yeah, no, it's just like there.
It is there.
Yeah.
So what I'm really curious about is what does this right now, where you are, have to do with the speed of your recovery? I wonder how that all connects to itself.
Doesn't feel like it matters.
Doesn't feel
How long
like
it
it
takes?
matters. That's right. It's like you
'Cause
said, it'll do it in its own time. So it doesn't
I'm
matter.
safe.
That's right. Just as long as it does a good job.
Yeah. I don't need to think about it.
That's right. Because it's serious, isn't it?
Yeah. But it can be easy while being serious.
That's right. It can be easy while being serious.
Yeah.
So I guess the more serious you get about it, the easier it becomes to not think about it.
Hmm.
Mm. Any questions?
No, I don't know.
So what I suggest you do is just go with whatever's occurring right now. Okay, you just sit there in your own time. I'm going to leave you from this call and just let it do what it needs to do. Okay. If you need anything, obviously let me know. But I have a feeling whatever's happening right now is way more important than any other thing I could do to interrupt it. So I suggest you just sit there safely, just absorb whatever this is doing for you, and be sure to let me know how you feel throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, Beck?
Okay.
I'll speak to you very, very soon. You just do what you need to do.
Okay.
All right, bye for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye for now.